welcome to One Way TV this week. We hope that you've had a great week. We're sure that we've got something that will interest you again on our show this week, so make sure that you take time and of course send a link to other people and let them know that they can tune in. So send them a link, onewaytv.org. On our website we do have a link to the YouTube channel, so if you want to catch up on previous episodes, we're now over 30 episodes and still counting, so there's plenty to watch there. onewaytv.org, 7 p.m. Friday, 9 a.m. Sunday. And have a great week. See ya.
Well, hello and welcome to part 5 of Blessings in Bendigo. Commissioner Panton comes to Bendigo. Bendigo has its first elected court. The first Parliament House is erected in Crusoe Road for Archibald Parkes McClough from Nova Scotia, who arrived in Bendigo in 1852. 1855 was also the year Bendigo formed its first fire brigade. It was also the year steam-powered machinery for mining was set up in Bendigo. Dr. Backhouse purchased land on which the Sacred Heart Cathedral now stands. He bought a lot of land in Bendigo and became one of its richest landowners and most influential citizens. The fruit-growing industry was also formed in 1855, boasting cherries, pears and apple orchards in the district. The first tomato fields were grown by Mr. Crake in the Axe Creek. The fruit-growing industry was an absorbing one. The Advertiser of December 15th of that year drew attention to the cherries grown on the Campaspe and sold in Bendigo. We saw some very fine specimens the other day at McCord's, measuring 3 inches in circumference. 1856, the trade union movement had an 8-hour day for building trades. Miners, however, continued to work a 10-hour day. 1856 was the election of the first Sandhurst Municipal Council. First council sworn in by Mr. McLaughlin, Bendigo Mac. All councillors were sworn in by placing their hand on the Bible. The first city council assessment consisted of 1,532 properties in Bendigo. Also in 1856, Mr. Emmett was the first mayor of Bendigo. Also in that year, the first Lutheran church service was held in the Anglican schoolroom in View Street, Bendigo. The German church was established as well in 1856, with Pastor Goethe of Melbourne officiating occasionally. The Surveyor General reserved land in White Hills for the Botanical Gardens in 1856. In that same year, a hydraulic press was invented for manufacturing plugs of tobacco by Mr. Whitsheeb of Axe Creek. Well, that's all we have for part 5. Join us again next week for part 6 of Blessings in Bendigo. Bye.
we talked about gratitude and some of the times when we can be thankful. This included when the big things in life happen to us, through to times of uncertainty, sadness, when things aren't going so well, or when they are, when we don't feel like it, and giving thanks for others. We can do this in various ways, such as writing a list, speaking it out, saying thanks to others with our time, our talents, or our money, or by being a good steward with things we've been given, doing a good job at work, taking time to spend with God by reading His Word and talking to Him. We also set the challenge of being the one to start the group off on the right foot and setting the tone by starting with words of gratitude. Hopefully you had an opportunity to practice that, and more importantly, hopefully you actually had a chance to get it right if you didn't quite get it right the first time. There's also numerous benefits of being the thankful person rather than being the negative Nancy, the skeptic, or the cynic. Being thankful improves your health, according to a 2012 study published in Personality and Individual Differences, with fewer aches and pains reported and a general feeling of being healthier compared to others. It also improves your mental and emotional health as you focus on the positive and good things going on in your life, which improves your happiness and reduces other feelings like depression, envy, frustration, regret, and anger. It allows you to empathize more with others, to be less likely to seek revenge and retaliation when somebody wrongs you, and more likely to have compassion and sensitivity towards them. Improved self-esteem is another benefit of being thankful as you learn to appreciate other people's accomplishments and the effort that it took them to get there. As well as the emotional and physical benefits, there are also the social benefits of gratitude. Being around somebody who is positive, thankful, appreciative, and has an optimistic outlook on life is much more enjoyable than being around somebody who complains or is negative. This is the benefit of drawing people to us, allowing us to have more friends, better quality social relationships, and improved friendships in general. It's fun being around somebody who appreciates you, who thanks you for what you do, and finds the good in things. Thanking strangers for something that they did that helped you, such as letting you in the line at the supermarket, can open up new opportunities with these people that didn't exist before. You never know who you might meet. If you're a manager or an employee, an attitude of gratitude can bring untold benefits to the workplace. We will be more effective at managing as we take time out to recognize contributions from other employees. This will motivate them and flow out, creating a much better working environment that people enjoy being in. If you have people who enjoy being in a particular workplace, they'll perform better, do their best, and be creative, less stressed and less likely to be disgruntled and cause havoc if they leave. According to another study, being grateful at work improves our decision making and makes us less likely to be impatient regarding economic decisions. Creating an environment of gratitude and respect at work contributes to less turnover and helps employees feel valued and respected. If that's not enough to motivate you to be a little bit more thankful for everything, there's also the godly benefits. When Jesus was alive, he healed 10 lepers. Just one, came back to say thanks to Jesus for being healed. What they received was life-changing, but yet only one said thanks, and that was a person who had a special mention from Jesus. Thanksgiving allows us to come into God's presence, and we can find that in Psalm 95, and his presence to come down and fill the atmosphere around us, which is 2 Chronicles 5. Thanksgiving magnifies God and lifts his name. It allows us to be joyful and create an atmosphere around us, the presence of God, that enables him to work and do miracles. Thanksgiving and joy go hand in hand in the Bible, and that principle outworks itself in our lives as well. In Jeremiah 30, the sounds of thanksgiving and praise brought blessing and honor to the people. Thanksgiving opens doors for God to deliver us in times of trouble, to watch over us and come into our lives and work for us. It keeps us on track with Him and focused on the good things. There's so much we can be thankful for, so many benefits, so many ways we can demonstrate thankfulness to God and others. Above all, though, if you know Jesus, be thankful to Him for His salvation and gift of eternal life, and that He continually works in you. His mighty power and presence will never leave you, and the great news is you're on the winning side. So if you don't know Jesus and you want to know more about Him, just use the request prayer link if you're watching live, or visit us onewaytv.org and fill in a form and let us know. Anyway, I hope you're having fun. Bye. Thanks for joining us this week at One Way TV. We hope that you've had a great time. We've got another great lineup coming next week, so of course don't forget to set your alarm for 7 p.m. Friday or 9 a.m. Sunday. You can join us live by following the links onewaytv.org, and of course if you have anything to contribute, just drop us an email or via the contact us form, or just get in touch. So have a great week and see you next time. Bye.